Hey guys, welcome back to JaRDev, and welcome to my top 5 games of 2016, way better than Jon's games.
Yo, 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 what's crick-a-lackin'? I'm so
John's
sorry
here,
I've
by the
ruined
way.
your video.
John's here. I wish he wasn't, but
Hello.
he is.
I'm here,
Wow.
I'm always here.
If you remember, or if you didn't watch it, what we did for John's video, and what we're going to do the same for mine, is I have 5 games ordered 5 to 1 in what are my favorite games of 2016, and John's gonna try and guess what he thinks are on my top 5. Generally not really ordered, but yeah, sort of up there. And,
Yeah, these aren't ordered at all.
and we're gonna see how close they overlap. So all right, John, well, let's hear what you got.
Okay, I am starting off strong with a almost certain one with Pokemon Sun.
Okay.
Then closely following that, I've got some Destiny thing.
Okay.
And then after that, in a similar vein, I've got some Final Fantasy XIV thing.
You don't even have specific things for these. You couldn't even bother to look to see.
No, I couldn't be bothered.
Wow. Okay. Right, great.
Then I've also got Overwatch up here.
Okay.
And then finally, might be a little bit of a wild card. I don't think it's going to be on the list at all. It's Pokemon Go.
Oh. Huh. I hadn't even thought of that as a game for 2016, actually, because I guess it's...
Hardly
I don't
a game,
really
yeah,
think
you're
of
right.
apps as games, you know?
I guess, yeah.
Like, apps are games, or that there are apps that are games, but
Yeah.
it's not really in the same category of games as I would, like, think of, you know, console or PC games, so...
Oh, really? I'd totally include mobile games.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I take
Interesting.
it that's not on there, but
No,
whatever.
No, it's not. Okay, so you
Do you
got 2.5 out of 5,
Oh.
and part of me is giving you like 2.5 because I want my 3 out of 5 to be better than your guess.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's also because you're a lazy sack of shit and you didn't even want to fucking look up anything.
Right, I had to get the actual name, didn't I?
Yeah,
Was Taken King last year?
yeah, it was.
Yeah, I have no fucking idea then.
All right, now my actual top 5 list consists of some things which are kind of like two of the things are kind of borderline for reasons which I will explain. Okay?
Right.
So at number 5, I have The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD.
Right.
Now, I haven't actually played it yet.
Fuck off.
But I have it up there because my hype was so high for it. And I'm actually so excited to play it. I just have not gotten around to playing it yet. It's not that, like, I just did not get a chance yet. I really, really wanted to. I just had a bunch of other things I wanted to play first. And then there's seasonal events and things going on all the time, and school, and so I haven't gotten around to it. So that's why it's number 5, because I haven't played it yet, but I really, really wanted to when it came out this year. So it's kind of a BS one.
When did you buy it?
March 6th.
9 months.
Yeah, well, like, I was really busy with school when it came out, and then I stopped being busy with school, but then, I went to Australia for over a month, and I came back, and there were other things to play, and then school started again, and I'm hoping to play it soon, though.
Okay, maybe over the Christmas break.
Yeah, I'm hoping.
Okay. Haven't even played it.
Yeah. At number 4, this one might actually surprise you, and it might not count based on your criteria that you talked about last video for this year.
Okay.
Pokemon Yellow for 3DS.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so Pokemon Red, Yellow, and Blue came out in February for the Nintendo 3DS earlier this year. And they were almost exact copies of the game, except they fixed trading but they left all the glitches in and everything, which is great.
Yeah.
So it kind of doesn't fit the requirements because, like, it is originally released, like, 20-something years ago now.
20 years ago, yeah.
Yeah, 20 years ago, actually, this year. Yeah. So, yeah, but it did come out this year on 3DS, and Jon and I sat down and we played it for hours and hours and hours together. Like, he was on blue, I was on yellow, and we would just sit and play for hours until stupid times of the night.
Oh yeah, I don't remember how many hours we've got in those, but holy shit, we had so much fun.
Yeah, it was great. It was like, you wouldn't think that you could have so much fun playing a single player game sitting next to another person playing their own single player game, but it was awesome.
It was great fun. So yeah, I think that's fine because, like, I have different requirements for my top 5. You have your own requirements for top 5, so I think that's cool.
Yeah. The only reason I put that one at number 4 is probably because I did play it a lot when I was younger. So, like, otherwise, like, the amount of fun I had with it's probably ranked higher than some of the other things on here.
Okay.
Like Destiny: Rise of Iron. That's number 3.
Rise of Iron.
That's the DLC that came out this year for Destiny. It came out in September, and it's pretty cool. I did have fun playing it, but it did not catch my attention as the Taken King did, which was last year's expansion. But that's because it's sort of different, I guess. Taken King sort of overhauled a lot of Destiny's stuff so that it wasn't like a beta anymore. It like made it into a real game. And Rise of Iron didn't really overhaul anything, and it just added some stuff. Like, it added basically skins that you can get for your gun, and added some story elements. And now they added back like sparrow racing. Sparrows are the vehicles that you can get, but that was there last year too. So, like, I had fun with it, but I also got bored with it a lot quicker than the other stuff. So that's why it's like sort of number 3.
So this one was like basically a DLC, and the previous one was like DLC with a patch.
Yeah, basically. Like, the last one, basically overhauled things and then added more. This one just added more.
Okay.
Yeah. My number 4 is Overwatch.
Number 2.
That's what I meant. It's 4 on my list because I was going down.
Nice.
I started with number 5 at the top, and I was working my way down.
Okay.
I didn't number them. But yeah, number 2, sorry, is
Overwatch.
The fourth one. Number 2 is Overwatch.
Yay.
Like Jon said in his video, Overwatch is a huge amount of fun. We played it a shit ton when it first came out. And we took a break for a few months. I took a break for a lot longer, actually. I played a bit in Australia, not a whole lot. And then I didn't really start up again until right after the Halloween event, which is kind of unfortunate because I missed out on all the skins. But at the same time, there weren't many that I actually really, really wanted. Some are cool, but, like, I wasn't head over heels for them. Like, the only one that's really worthwhile is the Mercy skin, which I would never have gotten.
I think the Halloween update had better skins than the Christmas one, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's one thing that I've noticed some people were really not, like, happy about. Like, I was really happy that they brought out a Mei skin because I really like playing Mei, and I'm not really a fan of any of her skins, so I was like, I bet there's going to be a Santa Mei. I bet there's going to be a Santa Mei, and there is. But a lot of people, and myself included, are not really happy with what they did with the skin. It's sort of boring as hell. They could have done a lot more with it.
And I think some of the skins just like really half-assed. Like Reaper is just, he's a bit blue, and Reinhardt, he's a bit blue.
You don't like okay. Wait, does Reinhardt doesn't even have one though, does he?
I thought he had a Christmas one.
I didn't think Reinhardt had one.
Oh, maybe not.
I'm not of the same opinion as you for Reaper, because Reaper sort of has like a frosted, like, breath effect around his mask, which I really, really like. I don't feel like it's just blue and plain, but I do feel like that for Zarya, because she has a skin that looks almost identical to it. Like, almost exactly the same. And then, like, I almost feel like she was sort of a good choice, because she's, supposed to be from, like, Russia, where it's cold, and she has some, like, super warm, wrapped up skins as, like, her legendary skins. But yeah, it's just they made it really boring. Winston's is really cool though, and I kind of like Roadhog, the Rudolph one. It's kind of funny. And Torbjorn, I like Santa-clad Torbjorn, Santa Bjorn.
What about Zenyatta?
Zenyatta's is okay. The Nutcracker, it's kind of unique.
That's my top.
It's kind of cool, but, like, it just looks so silly at the same time.
I like that.
It is cool though. One thing I'm not happy about is last night I got Santa-clad for the second time, and I only got 200 currency for it.
Oh, fuck, and they cost like, well, the
They cost
legendaries cost
3,000.
3,000.
So I got 200 for that. You know, like that
Fuck.
hurts. Like
Are you sure that wasn't an
15
epic one?
times less. No, that's a legendary one for sure.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, so I saw the yellow, the light, and I was like, oh, yes, come on, May. Come on, or, you know, fucking someone, please. And Torbjorn again, so I was not thrilled about that.
Fuck.
But I probably am going to end up having to buy some crates, loot boxes rather, if I don't get things like May and Winston. So not really looking forward to that, but
Yeah, they're pricey.
yeah, it's like $1 a crate or something like that.
Something
almost.
like that.
Yeah. So yeah, my money's gonna go out the window for Overwatch end of the year. But
Well, I did the same thing with Halloween, so...
they did say, actually, I was reading a post that said they were going to release a new May skin after the new year because of how many people were not thrilled with May's Santa skin.
Really?
Yeah, because
Uh-oh.
Blizzard was like, oh, I guess like what we thought was kind of cool does not, you know, match up with our fans. And like, yeah, some people argue that it should have been an epic skin, a purple one, and not a yellow one, because it's so like plain. But they did change her freezing, like self-freezing heal effect to be a snowman, which is really cool.
That's fucking sweet.
It's really sweet. But then like her regular outfit's kind of boring. The Santa thing. It's like, yeah, they could have done something different, but
Doesn't really make
still
it a legendary.
Yeah, but yeah, Overwatch number 2, because lately I've been having a ton of fun with it. And now number 1, John guessed it, it's Pokemon Sun.
Man, that's your game of the year. That's crazy.
Yeah, because it's so well done. There's so many little things in that game that just blow my mind, because I've played a lot of Pokemon games. Like, there's some that I haven't finished. Like, I didn't finish Omega Ruby yet. I planned to, but I didn't finish it yet. And I even, like, put in my X and Y yesterday to get mystery gifts for this month, and I was looking at, like, the differences in graphics, and it's totally way better. Like, the proportions on people is way better, vehicle proportions and stuff, it's like, you can't even compare.
Really?
Yeah, like, looking at the character proportions, it's like, kind of subtle enough that you maybe wouldn't notice if you haven't played the games for a long time, but when you compare them, it's totally noticeable.
Huh, I thought it had like almost the same graphics as X and Y, but I guess not.
No, because like something about the characters themselves, the models, like it looks more realistic in the new game than the other ones. It looks kind of strange in the other.
Huh. I did open up Alpha Sapphire the other day, and holy shit, the characters look just stupid now after Sun and Moon.
Yeah, and then there's so many little things like, oh, if you catch a Pokemon, like, do you want to swap it out with one in your party, or do you want to send it to the PC directly, and shit like that. Like, you don't need to have spots, and then so many little things like that. And the fact that they took out HMs, so you don't need to like have a party where you have an HM whore or whatever, and like useless things like that. And there's so many different ones too. Like, I think there's 8 total, and it's just so amazing. I love it. So yeah, that is definitely my number 1. I think I've got about 50 hours in it right now.
Holy shit. How much of that is just like farming eggs though?
About 10 is farming eggs. So like 40 of that was like me playing through the game, having a ton of fun, you know, catching Pokemon, doing the different island challenges and stuff, and then beating the main story. It took me about just over 40 hours. And then since then, I've been playing, like, you know, on and off while doing other stuff to try and get some shinies from eggs, and that's been interesting. Kind of boring, but like, I still have some stuff I need to do, and I want to do it. But with all these seasonal events, like Destiny's got a seasonal event right now if you've bought Rise of Iron, and then Overwatch has its seasonal event, I've been kind of putting it off a bit. But yeah, so 50 hours, and then those 40 hours were within the first like week and a half of its release, which is crazy.
There's still post story as well, right?
I think so, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a battle I have to do, like, for it to start the post story, I think, and my Pokemon are not strong enough to do it yet. So I have to go train them up a bit. But there's like a shit ton of like the last island that I haven't even done yet, so I'm not too worried about that. But,
okay.
Yeah, I like, if you think about like how many hours you spent playing, some of your games this year, and like how long you spent playing those, like months or whatever,
Yeah.
a month or however. In like a week and a half or 2 weeks, I had 40 plus hours in Pokemon Sun.
Yeah, that's crazy. Holy shit.
And while I was attending school, like I wasn't on break or anything, I was going to class, and it was, yeah. So, yeah, that's my number one. I really am excited for like the third game that they're gonna release for Pokemon Switch next year, Pokemon Stars codename.
Oh yeah.
And also future games, because I think the whole ride Pokemon thing is so awesome that I really don't want to see it disappear in future games and bring back HMs, because like fuck that.
Well, come on, mate. They're not stupid. Why would they take a feature that every single player loves and then get rid of it for all the future games? That just doesn't make sense. Heart Gold, Soul Silver.
Yeah. They may be able to do that in Pokemon Stars, though.
Have your Pokemon walking?
Yeah, because like with the Switch's new like processing capacity, it might be easier to have the Pokemon running behind you. Because like you've noticed it, I'm sure. Like in the games, it's kind of sluggish at some points when you're like battling.
God,
if you have like more than like one-on-one battles, then the attacks start to get super slow. And then because John's running an older 3DS, I think his has a longer startup time as well. Like it takes.
Yeah, it's like 30 seconds to get to the game.
Mine's almost instantaneous in comparison on my new 3DS XL. So I think the processing power of the Switch is going to make it a lot better than like, I think this game is sort of pushing the limits of what a 3DS can do. So
yeah,
I'm hoping to see better things in the future. Yeah. That was my my top 5 for this year. I didn't play a whole lot of games, and some of my top 5 are kind of questionable since I didn't play them. But I really wanted to, and that's a big deal too, I think.
Okay, you have played Twilight Princess.
I did. I played it on the Wii as soon as it came out. I actually, for the Wii, I stayed out in the middle of November all night waiting for it so I could get one at release on release day. And I played Twilight Princess for a while after that. I don't remember if I actually beat it, but I did play it before, and I really enjoyed it. That's why I was so excited to play it. It's not like it was a game where I was like really excited because it sounded cool and then never played it, and that's in my top 5. I have played this game, so
yeah.
Okay,
but just not this one.
not this one, but this one.
Okay, yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
All right, good list, mate.
Yeah, sorry for rambling on about Overwatch, but fantastic game.
That's all right. It's all good.
Thank you guys very much for joining us, and we will catch you on the next video of something awesome.
Yeah. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.